Hey, you guys had a couple times to cut. You were down 3, had a couple times to tie it, end up losing by 5. Tell us your thoughts about the game overall in general, what were your thoughts, and then down the stretch when you had some chances.
Loved our second half. Thought our second half we played really well, played tough, played physical. We played together, and we outscored them by 6, but it was really more than that because we fouled at the end. So really, really proud of the effort. Second half, like you said, we had 2 really good looks in that last minute to be able to tie the game, and we wanted to put pressure on them. If we make one of those threes, we get one stop. I think we can save for one shot at the end, and so. Unfortunately, we had 2 good looks. They just didn't go down.
How much did that Georgia length and shot blocking ability kind of take time to get adjusted to in that first half with the poor shooting and the turnovers?
Yeah, we talked about it a lot, and we use blockers at practice to try to get them used to it. But their length is a lead at the rim, and their ability to recover at the rim. And so we knew that coming in. We wanted to be able to shrink it and throw it out. I thought first half we did not do that. I thought second half we did that, and you saw a better offense and you saw more made shots.
Coach, you missed 23s here tonight. We've talked about some other games. I know threes are part of your offense. Do you ever go, okay, we're not as good as we thought, let's change the offense? Do you say, hey, you drew a couple up out of the timeouts, and you got good looks. Like you said, they just didn't go down.
Yeah, Jacoby, I think, is as good as shooting foreman as anyone in the country. And so when he gets looks, we think that's an advantage for us. And, I thought he had some really good ones that usually he makes. He just didn't make them tonight. Tyon's got to shoot the ball better. He has in practice, but it's yet to translate to a game. And we've all seen him do that, last year. This is this year, and we're all going to be excited when his three-point shot finds the bottom of the net.
What do you see with that right now? Because he's got obviously back into game shape, or pretty darn close to it. But he's making some of the same attacks as last year. He's getting some of the same perimeter shots.
Yeah, same shots. I thought tonight he was really open on his three-point attempts. Thought he had a lot of really good looks. He just they didn't go down for him. I thought for sure he'd be doing that second half, especially in transition, and be able to make 1 or 2 on rhythm. We've seen him make those so many times. But, despite his shooting, he did have 6 steals. I thought he was really active in the zone, had some great plays at the rim. And, despite that, it was still, going to be a tie game. If Jacoby makes that 3 with 47 seconds left, it's a tie game, and we get 1 stop, 1 score, we win.
Hey, Coach, it looked like they were trying to run away from you a little bit there at the end of that first half. What did you say in the locker room? Because I thought your defensive intensity out of the gate was fantastic, and you out-rebounded them 21-12 in the second half.
Yeah, second half we were way tougher. Started with Duke in the middle. Again, he sets a tone for us. I thought, our wings thought, Tyon was more aggressive around the rim. Thought Luke, Jacoby, all of them just played more aggressive around the rim in the second half. And so, we had a nice talk at halftime, and, we're thankful the guys responded and came out and played much better.
A unique zone you guys were playing out there. Can you talk a little bit about the zone you were using, and was that to protect the foul issues also?
Yeah, communication's been an issue with this team, and playing with effort in the zone. So we switched some things up and made them try to communicate more and give more effort. And the type of zone we played, you have to do that more. And, I thought they did a good job in stretches of that. And the other thing is when we played man, we got tired pretty fast. And it allowed us to be able to rest a little bit more and go back and play, man to end the game the last 5 minutes.
Hey, Coach, going back to the threes, you were a great three-point shooter. Can you put your finger on why they're not falling?
Well, NBA arenas are tough to shoot in, and I think if you look at maybe a lot of the stats from a lot of teams across the country, sometimes you come in these arenas, you don't shoot it as well. But we practice shooting, we do shooting drills, we do game speed, we do full court shooting. They got to catch in rhythm and shoot. I like our routine, what we're practicing. Again, it's Tyon and Jacoby really tonight. If those guys make just an average dose of threes, we win this game.
Yep. And then tough turnaround. Monday going to Louisiana Tech. You go from a 9-1 Georgia Bulldogs to a 9-2 Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, and in your first real kind of hostile environment too. difficult or good to have this put behind you quickly?
Yeah, it's been a challenging start. We're playing good teams. We're playing teams that are winning. I think what was Hawaii 6-1 when they played us, 5-1 when they played us. Georgia was at 8-1. What Louisiana Tech's 8-2. And so, we have a really tough stretch of games. But, hey, this is good. Our guys need to play in this type of environment. They need to play against the teams we're playing against, and it teaches us about ourselves and helps us, know what we have to get better at, but also helps them be in these experiences. So hopefully, as we get more of them, we'll keep performing and play better.
Coach, last question for me. Why does it seem like every time Styles Phipps comes in, whether it's Life Pacific or Georgia, he doesn't feel any fear and he's ready to go?
Yeah, he has great habits. He works hard every day. He knows what the scouting report is. He follows it. He's what you want in a player. And so, I wanted to go with some older guys because, they've earned it. They played well in some games. But, the way he's playing, he deserves to be out there. That's why I put him in some of those stretches. And guys need to start making shots. Guys need to start playing better because, some of our young guys are really hungry and they're good players.
I know not the memory of this arena you wanted to leave with, but we talked about in the pregame. Met your wife in this arena, so it's still
yeah.
Still got a fond place.
Yeah, that still trumps this for sure. Proud of our guys again. Thought second half was good, and hopefully we can learn from the first half and put together two halves on Monday.
Thanks for the time, Coach. We'll see you in Louisiana.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, those fans.
That's head coach Bryce Drew with his final thoughts.